Time now for Truth or Fake. And Catalina is over by the big board. Good evening to you, Catalina Marchand des Abreu. Let's address these recent claims that Donald Trump privately praised Adolf Hitler. Tell us more.
Indeed, Mark. That's according to this report by The Atlantic. Apparently in 2020, as Donald Trump's presidency was coming to an end, Trump said to two people in a private conversation at the White House, "I need the kind of a general that Hitler had, that were totally loyal to him, that follow orders." As The Atlantic cites these two people who said they heard him make this remark. The article also cites John Kelly, Trump's former chief of staff, who said that Trump brought up in a conversation between both German generals, referring to Hitler's generals. On the same day, the New York Times published a series of recent interviews with the man of the hour, John Kelly, where he says that Trump told him, "You know, Hitler, he did some good things too." So these accusations published by The Atlantic and the New York Times on October 22nd obviously triggered a wave of criticism by users online, including Democrats such as Tim Walz, and rightfully so, as Kamala Harris also responded to these allegations on just the following day in this press conference, where she says that Donald Trump is someone who, she says, quotes, "certainly falls into the general definition of fascists."
Confirmed that while Donald Trump was president.
So, Catalina, can these claims be confirmed?
Well, Mark, it seems we cannot prove this claim just yet, according to our fact-checking colleagues at Snopes. So let's take a look at the paragraph in question, where The Atlantic describes an interaction that former President Donald Trump allegedly had with what they cite, as we said, these two people that claim that Trump said he needs the kinds of generals that Hitler had. So besides these two citations, The Atlantic offers no other physical proof to confirm these accusations, such as audio or video recordings, for example. The only confirmed source cited by The Atlantic and the New York Times is Trump's former chief of staff, John Kelly, who points out that Trump's remarks idolizing Adolf Hitler is not an isolated case, as Kelly claims that the former president made positive comments about Hitler during their interactions. Nevertheless, The Atlantic reports that Trump's advisor, Alex Pfeiffer, said that this is absolutely false, while former President Donald Trump also responded to John Kelly's remarks on Truth Social and on X, saying that John Kelly made up this story out of pure, what he says, Trump derangement syndrome hatred. So we'll translate. He says that the story is false. Our fact-checking colleagues at Snopes emailed The Atlantic seeking further proof for these allegations. No response just yet, as this story will be updated. Therefore, until more information is released regarding what Snopes says is the context of this quote and its origins, this claim is lacking evidence and hence can't be proven just yet.
Interesting the way Trump speaks about Kelly, John Kelly, five-star general, one of the most respected military men, and then, of course, was Trump's chief of staff, who's said that he fits the bill of being a fascist. We saw what Trump had to say about Kelly. Of course, one could look to Trump's criminal record as one thing that may raise a doubt about his character. I'll put all that to one side. Some draw comparisons then, Catalina, between Trump's Madison Square Garden rally and one of the Nazi rallies lorded over by Adolf Hitler. Tell us more.
Indeed, Donald Trump Madison Square Garden closing rally is being compared to a Nazi rally by his opponents, notably by Hillary Clinton, who said on CNN right here,
actually reenacting the Madison Square Garden rally in 1939.
So as you can hear her saying on CNN that Trump is reenacting the Madison Square Garden Nazi rally from 1939, as MSNBC has also aired footage of the 1939 Nazi rally that took place in the arena just 6 months before the outbreak of World War II, hence drawing a comparison between both. Even though Trump's team brands this particular claim as disgusting, there's no denying that former President Donald Trump has praised authoritarian rulers in the past or even the present. These comparisons between Trump and authoritarian rulers, including Adolf Hitler, have also even been made by those close to him, including his running mate, J.D. Vance, who in 2016 wrote in a private message to his former law school roommate that Trump is America's Hitler. How's that for discouraging? So he went from being a bitter critic of Donald Trump to his running mate. Ironic. So as the overall sentiment is that Trump's Madison Square Garden rally was filled with anger, hateful and racist rhetoric and misogyny, with just 8 days left in the campaign before America heads to the polls.
Catalina, thank you. Can I just clarify what I said? 1939, that rally, Madison Square Garden, not, of course, lorded over by Adolf Hitler. It was a rally of American fascists there and sympathizers with Hitler in 1939. Catalina Marchand-Debreu, thank you very much indeed for Truth or Fake. Time now for Focus. Turtles have inhabited our oceans for over 150 million years. 6 of 7 living species are now considered threatened. One species, the loggerhead